Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome or welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen, and this week we are looking at your more grounded energies. So we're going to see what kind of burden you are in the process of releasing and what is going to be materializing next for you. So we are more in the earthy realm. That main part we're going to be looking at with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and then we're going to look at some more extra details with the Druid Craft Tarot over here. And that's the gist of today's reading. Now, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading and not all of the messages are going to resonate for every single one of you. So please just take what is for you and leave everything else behind. But with that being said, let's just get straight to your reading. See what kind of burden you are in the process of releasing. You have the Sorcerer and the Heart of Sky as the underlying energy. Okay, very mystical, very magical, both of these cards. Okay, but I also want to see what is materializing next for you. Okay, you have the Thunder card with Eagle. Wow. Okay, again, very powerful cards. Okay, so with you, the theme seems to be rather, I don't know, maybe straightforward is not the best word to use, but I'm getting quite a cohesive theme at least. So with the Sorcerer, I'm getting the feeling that I feel that you have been trying to manifest something, or you have been trying to make something happen, create something, like release something, or yeah, it seems like you've been trying to work with the laws of the universe. Let's just say it like that. I feel like it's, as the card says, the Sorcerer, right? It's not like you've just been focusing on the physicality of your world or the physical realm around you, where you've just been like focusing on your action or the action part of doing something. I feel like there's also a lot of intention, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of affirmations, there's a lot of manifestation behind it. I feel the key word is manifestation here. And I feel like that's something that you have been trying to do, but because it's the burden that you are releasing, I get a sense that it hasn't been necessarily working for you. It hasn't been successful. So I kind of get a sense that you may be somewhat tired or exhausted, where you feel that your energy is maybe drained, or you're kind of losing hope and losing faith in like managing to actually call into being whatever it is that you are after. And with the Thunder and Eagle card coming out over here, I do get a more focused and a more intentional and a more kind of, I'm just going to go out and do it and like get it done myself, like that kind of vibe is what I'm getting here, where the more patient, the more working on the sidelines, the more trying to get things done without being overly like hands-on is something that like hasn't worked for you, and it maybe has even been like frustrating you. So I kind of get the sense that that's something that I'm not saying that you are like deciding to quit completely, but I do feel that that you're going to kind of switch your approach, or you're going to tweak your approach and make it somewhat more straightforward, somewhat more action driven, somewhat more again, focused. I get focused with this eagle, and the thunder card is just, it's so powerful, it's so magnetic, so there's a lot of force behind it. Very, very masculine energy that I'm feeling with this, whereas this feels more like feminine. So kind of changing tactics is pretty much what I feel with you guys. But let's read from the guidebook. Let's see if we can get any clarity about these cards, something that I maybe didn't pick up on. So starting with the Sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer the Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. So yeah, this is very much like focusing on like dark magic, or doing like black magic, or somehow like being more so driven from these negative feelings and negative thoughts and negative intentions. But I don't know why, but I have never really gotten that vibe off of that card, so I don't necessarily agree with the guidebook on that one. It just more so feels like the magician kind of energy in tarot, where you're just manipulating energy, you're just using the tools at your disposal, you're using whatever you can to make something happen, to call something into the world or into being, to manifest something. So yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that. But if you have been more so like feeling negative or feeling somewhat resentful or vengeful or whatever, all of the things that the book said, then of course that could be draining you as well. So again, take it as it resonates. But then we have thunder. Legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. Both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives, it is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. So again, even though the guidebook is somewhat more, how should I say it? It's like more broad, I suppose, or it's okay, maybe broad is not the right word, more specific. It's talking about a more specific aspect of that card, but because these two came out together and I'm kind of reading them as a whole, again, I just feel this like forceful energy behind the thunder, which is propelling this focused energy of the eagle forward. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. But let's also read about the eagle. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For Eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. It's interesting that both of these cards are talking about opportunities. So it could be that there are going to be new opportunities opening up for you as well, but again, that you kind of have to be more, not necessarily forceful, but more determined, more focused, and more proactive in dealing with them. in taking advantage of them. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Ego invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Ego reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. So yeah, it's just kind of having a more determined, a more focused approach about getting what it is that you want and taking advantage of the opportunities that might present themselves to you, rather than kind of working from the sidelines, if that makes any sense. Let's look at this tarot. So starting with this, I want to see why you have had to go through this burden, or what this has been teaching you. What was the purpose of this experience for you? What did this burden teach Sagittarius? What was the point of it? Oh, Princess of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Okay, I want one more. What was the point of this burden for Sagittarius? What did it teach them? Oh, that was so concrete. Wow. We've had rebirth for... Oh, and Hermit as well. I feel like these two cards have made quite an appearance in the past readings. But we have Princess of Cups, which is kind of like the Page of Cups in traditional tarot, and Rebirth, which is like Judgment. So I feel like more than anything, the struggle that you have gone through, I feel has taught you to tune more into your senses and more into your sensitive side, especially with the Page of Cups, where you are almost like forced to like turn inward and turn towards your own abilities, especially with the Hermit card, with both of these major arcana actually coming out. I feel a sense of like seeing the true you, or seeing what you are truly capable of, like waking up to the fact that you are really powerful. The Six of Wands is even behind there, which is a card of success and a card of victory. So I do feel very much that it's just that the reason why the things that you have been trying to acquire through all these different means haven't necessarily like presented themselves to you, was to kind of make you... I also get like a kind of a maturing aspect as well, was to kind of make you more self-reliant and more independent, and again to make you realize how much you are actually capable of, because maybe some of the underlying energy behind your manifestations and behind what you were trying to create were rooted in some kind of insecurity or some kind of doubt in yourself, where you felt that you needed some kind of extra support that you maybe weren't able to bring those things about for yourself. It could be tied to that kind of like fear or uncertainty as well. If that resonates with you, you'll know. But yeah, I just get a sense that this was kind of to make you realize everything that is hidden within you and all of the potential that is within you, and allow that to come forward, allow that inner voice to and that guidance to come forward, so that you could follow it, rather than try and find clues and signals and affirmations, or maybe affirmations is the right word, but like kind of like reassurances from outside of you, from the external, when in truth, as I said, the answers, the wisdom, the talent, the potential is all within you. So I just feel like it, the purpose of it was to illuminate you to that fact. But let's look at the manifesting energies, or the materializing energies that are going to be coming your way. I want to see what they're going to be bringing, or why they are materializing, why they are manifesting for you. Oh, too many cards, too many cards. I want just one, please. Oh, thank you. We have Princess of Wands with the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I feel that it's going to allow you to step into this more enthusiastic, more confident way of going about whatever it is that you are after. And I feel like it's going to bring you a lot more emotional fulfillment as well, where every single like little achievement that you get, or that you every like result that you reap, or every reward that you reap, however minor they are, I feel like you'll feel a lot of happiness over those things, and a true self, like a true sense of accomplishment as well. So it's almost like revitalizing you, I feel like, because again, you're getting back this trust within yourself, or that's at least what this burden, what this struggle is here for, to make you see how much you are capable of. And so I feel like once you realize that, once you go through this rebirth process where you start seeing things differently, and when you start kind of acknowledging all of the inherent power within you, you will have a much clearer and a much more confident way of approaching whatever it is that you're after, which again, I feel like is going to be a lot more fruitful than whatever it is that you were doing before. And also I feel like it's going to be a lot more emotionally fulfilling for you, again, because you're getting this sense of like self-actualization, or where you actually get to apply yourself, where you actually get to make things happen for yourself, which is really, really empowering. Where you get this sense that you can rely on yourself, where you are able to do whatever it is that you want to do and be successful at it. So yeah, I just get this constant self-improvement. And these like little victories, I don't know why that's coming through, but I get a sense of little victories that are going to kind of snowball into bigger and bigger satisfaction. So yeah, I hope that it made sense to you guys, and I hope that you got something from that. But before we close this reading, I want to also get an Earth Magic Oracle card for you, just to see if we can get any last pieces of advice regarding this spread. Can I get one last piece of advice for Sagittarius regarding this spread? Crystals focus. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put that over here, because that is a very strong keyword, especially with the Eagle card, as I was saying, a more focused approach. Ooh, and rain purification. Yeah, so again, I do feel this sense of like getting rid of the old way of thinking, or the old way of seeing things, and getting this whole like newly awakened or newly realized view, and especially about yourself. I feel that the most strongly, especially about yourself. I mean, you have two pages come out as well, and whilst this is like way more sensitive and way more introverted and internalized, this page of the Page of Cups versus the Page of Wands, right? The Page of Wands is much more extroverted, much more going out and putting yourself out there and expressing your will, so to say, expressing your enthusiasm, expressing your will. And yeah, I love that switch. I love that that switch is coming through for you guys. And again, we have this beautiful crystals called bringing back the keyword of focus. It's absolutely beautiful, this energy. But I'm going to leave you guys there. I don't want to drag these readings on for too long. So thank you so much for watching this. If it gave you anything useful at all, please consider giving me a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. And also, if you haven't already, but if you did enjoy my energy and my style of doing tarot readings, then please don't forget to subscribe as well. And that's it. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.